Yeah, I just woke up and I, uh, I put thousands of hours of work in my art, and it got fucked up. Um, my art piece got left behind at the jail after they fucked me over, and I tried to kill myself in the jail. It didn't go out well. I went on suicide watch, but I'd be dead if only time suicide watch actually worked. I wasn't coming back that night, and I had an idea, but to my piece of shit fucking lawyer asshole. Anyways, so I was working on my art, and I gotta finish the art pieces, but so I was doing art like that at the time. I gotta finish it, but I came home and all my art was just fucking crinkled and damaged, and I'm flattening all of it. But I gotta finish all the celebrity fan art, and I was working on my Wonderland 6 set. Oh yeah, I did one for Shroomery. I gotta finish that one. It's gonna be sweet. But so I was working on I was here to love the 6 set. Still gotta finish it. But those were the designs. That was a nice mushroom cross I did, but I had a lot of work. You know what I mean? So I do designs like that. You know what I mean? Like doing mushroom crosses with obviously celebrity fan art, but you know, this is a design I do. Oh look, that one got a little bit fucked up. It's okay, I'll fix that. Yeah, I do. I was just looking down on all of you, you know. And obviously, I still did Taylor Swift. Got 6 out of those. But each one of these takes about 5 or 6 hours to do to get. All I got is a pen. They don't have any art supplies there. So I just sit there with a fucking pen and go over and over and over and over and over again. You know what I mean? This one I put a lot of mushrooms in it because I love mushrooms, obviously. This one I don't know, it took like 6-7 hours to do. So I just keep going, all day, every day. 10 hours a day I work, And this one's gonna be fucking awesome when I'm done. You know what I mean? See, that one's kind of plain. I made some colored pencils and I put some crazy awesome shit in the background. Obviously I did a 6 set. You know what I mean? How easy is that interesting picture? I'm just curious. You know what I mean? How would you find someone easy, girl? Oh shit, you don't know? So I'm just gonna go through a few of these. So these are the art pieces I did that took roughly, these ones take about 6 hours to do usually. Well, sometimes they take 8. I can go through all yours, Ashton, if you want. Oh shit, I'm gonna put this one over here. I'm gonna save that. You're gonna see that one later. Check out that one though. I got the mushroom mycelium inside the actual symbol. All this stuff is like, I do it, and I put everything on the table and I make it even bigger. So I got your love for you right there. Oh yeah, is that Mia or Mija? I don't know, but you got something funny in this one. Do you see where it is? I just with Bella Thorne, but I take the E out. You know how I do things. Oh yeah, I did this one for Rem. I gotta finish this one, but I do trees. All I gotta do is color that shit in, I did this one for my cousin Haley. You know, I'm a little bit mad at that one, Haley. You'll understand later. I did this one for my cousin, well, my brother. I did it for his wedding. You know what I mean? I don't do Soderbergh celebrity fan art, honestly, but I did it for him just because, you know, it's a wedding gift. Oh, yeah, I did this one for my cousin Brett. Brett, you're gonna see this one, and you're gonna understand why it's fucking awesome. I purposely did it like this. You'll see later. I did a Sisek, but I did the S and Z together for my grandfather who died this year, which I missed because those assholes left me in jail when I shouldn't have been in there, you dickheads. And, you know, the Wonderland, a miracle actually happened when I was doing this art piece where a black pen turned into a blue pen, or a blue pen turned into a black pen, so I don't know how it happened. But, just a miracle. So I'm just going through those because these ones, I was pretty good with the pen. You know, I was able to do the lines. The lines look good. They're thinner lines, so they don't take as long. But then I got really, really, really good with a pen. See, I do an outline, just a similar outline like that. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I did a black. I still gotta finish these. I was doing it for Jack Black, but then I thought about Rebecca Black. And chick's loaded, man. You're gonna have to pay a top dollar for this shit. And I gotta finish Zyge's set, so I'm gonna do her set real quick. See, I'm not done yet, but the line started to turn out like that when I was done. That was my last one that I did. So I didn't get to finish the Wonderland set. So I went back over for set again. I did, this is a Destroying Angel. This is my 66th art piece. That's why I put 666 in it. I started changing that up a little bit over time. But I went back and I redid this one like that. So I took a pen and I started doing art that just should not be done with a pen. That people don't, this, it looks like it's printed off a fucking computer perfectly. You know, it's, so when I came back and I saw my parents, I got reflattened all my art, and Miley Cyrus's art piece is pretty fucking awesome. That's upstairs, but so this one I didn't go back over and redo because I was already doing better lines even when I first got to the other jail. Now Miss Watson's art pieces, I didn't go over again. I started doing better lines either way, and they're still pretty smooth. This one I'm gonna finish, but each one has importance. So I'm just gonna go through a couple of them. Oh, this is a good one. I also did another one like this. You know, as far as stealing my designs and shit, I wouldn't care anyways, obviously. But, you know, my symbol says love, so I gotta start doing things like that. Miss Watson, I'm gonna save the other ones in your set. Oh, yeah. So I started with the Grande. This is when I realized I had to get off. I don't have a good surface. You need a good surface to work. So I sat down and there was a calendar, St. Joseph's fight calendar or something, which had plastic in it. Because the art pieces I was doing over at the Justice Center were on a metal table, which was perfectly smooth. This table was a wooden table, so I found the calendar, so I was able to get my art pieces even smoother, which I started out with the Grande. And I did a similar one just like that. But, I can go through all of them, but, I'm just gonna show, oh man, she's gonna like this one. Oh no, she's gonna really love this one. So then I did Miss Gomez next, and I became aware of. I started out with a simple one, just like that. And, you know, Selena's music really, it was just good music the entire time. And I love her song Back to You. So then I came up with this original design. And I started recreating this design in a few different ways. So I started doing it with my symbol as well. And I started doing it with hearts. Obviously, guys, I'm not a struggling artist like that. I'm a struggling artist because no one's helping me. And as far as money for lawsuits goes, I'm already a fucking cash out because, well, you're right. Cash how? I did a couple like this for Selena. Some are funny. I think of vagina when I look at that, honestly. I just did another one. I put just mushrooms in there. I use imagination with my art because you really got to imagine, you know what I mean, what I'm going through in there. So, you know, I got Manson looking down at all of you. This is what I did for David Ganza, my art festival. This one right here is like mine. It's probably my favorite art piece. This one was difficult. There's still all sorts of hidden things in everyone, like faces that come out at you, and obviously mushrooms that look like cocks, because I've been locked up in jail for fucking 2 years, you jackasses. I don't even cook meth, man. That's right, Rusty. So I'm going to show you my Manson 6 set, because this 6 set, it's my set, obviously. That was Charles Manson. What do you think? Charles Manson touched kids? What would Charles Manson do if you were fucking a diddler in prison? I do the butterfly as well. You know, I do all these art pieces because obviously I don't do them for this reason, but, you know, kids, what are kids going to see when they look at it? You know what I mean? Just saying. Brilliant. So, the next one's Zyge's set. Zyge's set took me longer than any other set. You know, she's young. I wanted to do something really good for her because I brought her into the story and she doesn't know what this is. I don't know how she felt about it. I didn't know I was getting locked up again with fucking assholes out in Syracuse. Obviously, they all thought I was a fucking diddler or some shit, but you don't fuck with me in jail, alright? At one point, when I first got there, they let me out, and there was, I don't know if it was an actual fight or what was going on. The cops didn't do anything. They just let this dude swing on this guy, and this dude just stared at me, like, this dude looked at me and started swinging on him, like, what the fuck? So everyone had to lock in. The cops didn't do anything, though, or anything, so I come out, and I go up to the thing, and the cop's standing next to me, and the minute I got there, I look over at these 3 big black guys, and they all got up at once and started walking towards me. I looked at the cop, I looked at them, and I said, fight me, motherfuckers! They're trying to intimidate me, get me running back to the room, but I said, fuck your pussy shit, bitch! That's my mind. Looked at them, looked at the guy. That cop wouldn't do shit, man. You pussy bitch cops. I'm talking about Syracuse now, motherfuckers. By the way, Jamestown cops are actually decent in some ways in comparison to the cops out there and how they abuse their people. I mean, abuse the fuck out of their people, man. So, you small town cops, I know you guys gotta deal with some shit. Alright? But man, when I go to Mayville, alright, and I need something, please get it. Alright, we're in jail. It fucking sucks. Alright, and most of those people aren't even bad people. So this is for the 4th of July. I did for Zaggy. You know, all my art lines. It took me a whole month to do the Manson set. I call this fireworks. You know, there was sort of like one mistake on each one. It got slightly ripped up here. I'm not saying she's a mistake. I'm saying it was a mistake to actually put me in jail and not allow me to explain myself. Government, especially knowing that that video is out there with me in jail. You know I'm a medium, you jackasses. So this one took me about 18 hours to do. And, I mean, people will see this as like my best art because there's so much in it. So many hidden things, so many faces, so many thoughts. I don't make mistakes, although a mistake may be made in a weird way by angels. So obviously I did this set, you know, maybe similar to I did the other set. Like this one on the back, there's a little bit of tarnish that was on my my table because I'm working in a close area. So a couple of them have like one coffee stain on it. I think that makes it worth more money because there's more energy of me when I was there. This was a nice design I did for her. I found out that a Zieg means hell in German. She's my Zaggy though. But maybe you all should understand something about even people that have got caught touching kids where they go to jail. And I didn't even know this. I'm just a bad motherfucker, but I was in there with a child rapist who actually did rape a child a long time ago and how they treated him. I'm gonna say, man, it's like the most fucked up crime I've ever heard of in my life. And every day I'm in there, I want to take a fucking pen and jam it into his fucking throat. He wasn't getting away with it, but that's what's going to happen to him. Maybe after 20 years of being tortured in jail, tampered with food, fucking with his head, poked every day, and they'll kill him out on the last day. They might kill him. I mean, you ain't getting home. Now, his situation was bad, but do you guys even think that's right, or should you just fucking cut his head off now? You know what I mean? You want to sit him in jail for 20 years so he can sit there and then be released? Some of those people have a sickness, alright? I'm working on curing that shit. So, yeah, the punishment for doing something like that's going to be different. But you guys don't understand that, like, 20 years locked in a box does not help your energy. It does not help your soul. You're better off being taken care of down below. I'm going to finish this one later, though. Some of these took a little while. And I still got to get the colored pencils and go into the background. So, even though these are all perfect with the pen, now I still have more work to do. I have another set which I put up on my Instagram. Obviously. So, obviously I have more art than that. That was only, I don't know, how many was that, like 40 art pieces maybe? 50? I have 120 art pieces that all look like that I gotta finish. So, is everyone done fucking with me? Because they're trying to put me on SSI. Do you think I need SSI when I can do art like that? Off the top of my fucking head, one after another after another? No. Alright, it's an insult to me to even think I need mental health bullshit. So why do they want me on it? I gotta finish these designs. Some of these are really funny. This one for Calvin Harris is gonna be hilarious. I still gotta finish some 6 sets here. I got the blacks to do. I got the hairs to do. That one reminds me of vagina, obviously. You know. You know, I could be intelligent and explain the world to all of you, but I've done that enough. Alright, I wrote the book, and you're going to hear everything that fucking happened to me in detail every moment after I became aware of something in the jail, which is very bad. And, if they all have some thought of me being a fucking child rapist or some shit, which I already knew when I was there, by the way, for another reason. I say even just some slight things about any sexuality within children, I bring it up. which causes people to even just think because I'm thinking about it that I must like touching kids or some shit. That was under my premise that all of them believed it. So that's why I had my guard up the whole time. You know, I'm not stupid, but I didn't realize that last video, man, what I actually said. You know what I mean? So I got a target on my back. Now, I only came down to show you guys the Wonderland, which I had to finish. I don't really know. See, those lines are okay. I went thinner, really thin on the lines. Oh, this is the thing about my cousin Brett. Did it like that, and I did it like that. I purposely did the last couple lines zigzagging bad, but I did it on purpose because it's like my best and worst art piece. You know what I mean? I got a lot better at art though, so maybe I'll touch it up for him. But I'm just gonna say that I have an art collection worth billions of dollars, literally, if you guys want to sell these and actually understand what this story is and what this all was. But I still gotta finish the art pieces, and I got more art. I got a lot of art for sale. So why the fuck would I take SSI when I have hundreds of art pieces that need to be made into prints and copies and everything once I put this together? And I'm just gonna take SSI for a reason where I can just sit on my ass and I can relax for a few months, but then I need to get somewhere. Unless someone wants to help me with obviously lawyers who want to look at a situation where they believed I was a child molester or some shit in jail and purposely violate my rights everywhere. Was that why that happened? I don't think so. That wasn't why it happened. It actually happened for a worse reason. But all the inmates had that idea of me when I was in there. So when I talked to someone one-on-one and actually feel me out, they realized I'll cut fucking people's heads off if they touch kids. You'll read in my book about why. It has to do with rape, okay? And then there's other times accidents happen, alright? And you guys don't assess that situation or the person at all when it does happen, alright? So maybe there's a different kind of punishment for you doing it, where you won't do it. Or maybe I'll just fucking cut your head off. Do you guys like that New World Order? Because I do. And every fucking person in jail who hates a diddler will say, cut his fucking head off. And I'm going to say, okay, I'm with you guys on this one. The kid says something really fucked up, and he's not going to do it unless it really happened. You know what I mean? Other times, the kid feels like he did something wrong. Okay? So yeah, I'm bringing this into the ending of all these art pieces. I'm putting this up. Because if the kid's over there like, you know what I mean? And the guy's over here like, no, seriously, it was like, but seriously, that's the only situation though, is I'll be able to assess that. Because you parents, when a kid comes in there, he wants to appease the parents. If he knows something's wrong, he might say whatever it is that you guys say, no, it wasn't your fault. And be like, well, you know, and then that person gets a bad charge and they go to jail. And I'm just going to bring up 15 ain't a kid, man, alright? 14 ain't a kid, 13 ain't a kid, alright? 12 ain't a kid, alright? That's the fucked up part, which I say, because I'm talking about younger kids, like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They don't even think about sex like that, not in that way. They have an emotional connection, and they do have feeling, and you guys gotta explain it better. You don't say, no, you wait till you're older, because my root chakra, which has to do with my cock and masturbation and my anus, honestly, has always been very, very active, because I've been here fucking ever, alright? And you know, you got a kid like me living in this world, not being explained, living in a pastor's house, you know what I mean? Where you wait till you're older and you're married and you don't, like, now fuck you, Dad. How you not get that shit, man? Now then you feel like there's something wrong with it, okay? Now I'm just letting you know that if a babysitter, if anyone started touching me, I'd be like, hell fucking yeah, alright? That's my situation, alright? So obviously that babysitter or whatever, unless she was really fucking hot, man. If you were really hot, like, I'm gonna go find those little babysitters of mine. Probably cute. Hey, where you guys at? I gotta see how you grew up. I hope you guys like lines like that, because that's the kind of shit that I would say and go to jail, and I'd say it again. That's the kind of shit I say when I'm in jail. You know what I mean? I actually stick up for that situation of innate sexuality. But then I'll throw in there, I might nail your hands and feet to a wooden floor and hook you up to an IV for 2 weeks and then cut your head off. If I really find a fucked up person who likes to rape little kids, who might have been raping kids all along the East Coast. I'm going to look into that though. Alright, because I'm on a mission right now, which is in my book. You guys put me next to the perfect person in a weird way for me to assess a situation. Whether it's true or not what I just said, I know I can figure it out because I'll have the capital to actually do it. And I don't even know if the government would do it because they already got the guy, you know what I mean? I don't care about getting the guy. I care about all the people that lost their kids because one of them got away, I guess. But, anyways, usually the kids just get killed and people are predators and those people are going to get that punishment in about 20 years. That's 20 years from now, we're literally, that's my plan, is that'll be the charge, you know what I mean? I'm talking about getting nailed to the floor. I mean, if you rape kids like that and shit. Is anyone going to rape kids? Alright? Or maybe you're just going to shoot some meth and watch some porn because child pornography is going to be legalized because it's already out there. It's already everywhere. Alright? And kids actually get captured and put in basements and porn's made just for money. And that's why a lot of your kids are disappearing. Alright? The pornography's already there. Alright? It's already everywhere. Alright? Does the kid even care? Most of the kids are dead. You think you're catching more child rapists by having it illegal on your computer? Probably not. Alright, people are smart. Alright, someone might actually go kidnap a kid, put him in his basement, make pornography with the kid for weeks on end with multiple different guys just for the pornography and the money. Alright? Because that's actually safer to do than to go over the internet and find the pornography, unless you're connected to people who actually do it. So someone who actually really, really wants that would actually do that to your kid. Alright, I'm telling you that now they're not. Because that pornography is going to be all over the internet. And now that guy with that tattoo, that guy that never thought that porno would be found because halfway around the world, now he's caught. You understand? Why didn't the government do this sooner? Because they couldn't do it sooner. One thing I gotta say is they wouldn't be able to say this in a way which would be made sense by the world. Alright? How the fuck does even Trump go out and say that when child pornography is legalized, all those years that we said it was bad, it was actually making the world worse for everyone out there who actually, you know what I'm saying? I say it like that, just so I want you guys to look at those words and see what I said, and backwards and forward, and realize I have no idea what I just said. My consciousness was not there. That was just me as a medium, and it came out. Alright? So I'm going to go back, and I'm going to see what I said, and I'm going to see how you perceive it, and now I'm going to say what I really mean. Alright? I'm just trying to catch some motherfuckers that rape kids. Alright? So I knew what I did, but I didn't realize what I said in that way. Alright, so when I went back, I was like, oh shit, because it's been 9 months. And obviously, I just went through some statistic shit. And this is a long video, and I thought I'd bring all my art for this ending, which obviously is just a new beginning. So obviously, I'm listening to Alice in Wonderland because I can't get her music on the radio. I hope she understood the situation a little bit. But probably not in this way. Probably had a boyfriend this whole time and shit like that. I'm assuming that's a debate thing, man. Figured that, girl. Figured you were with someone, but it doesn't really matter because you know what I mean. I do other things. I say meth and porn because you know you're gonna read about it in my book what really happened. Oh yeah, I'm teaching you all how to grow your cocks too. So you know I'm ending with that.